Swelling in your legs isn't just a sign of getting older, it's your body crying out for help. Strange tingling, stiff joints, that heaviness when you walk, they're not just normal symptoms of aging, they're warnings. And what most people don't realize is that the one thing holding your body together, collagen, may already be slipping away faster than you think. Here's the shocking truth. By the time you hit 60, your body makes 75% less collagen than it did in your 22nd. And for millions, that's why walking becomes painful, skin starts sagging, and joints feel like they're rusting from the inside out. But it gets worse. Most people are unknowingly eating foods that make the collagen crisis even worse, every single day. But here's where it gets interesting. Scientists have recently uncovered 8 powerful foods that don't just slow collagen loss, they may reverse it. And one of them, number 2 on our list, is something you've probably avoided your entire life, thinking it was dangerous. Turns out, it might be the single fastest way to rebuild your legs and joints from the inside out. But before we dive into this collagen countdown, I've got 2 quick questions for you. First, have you noticed swelling or tightness in your legs recently? And second, are you eating anything right now to support your collagen levels? Or is it a mystery to you? Drop your answers in the comments, because we're reading every single one and replying with personalized tips. Now let's get into it, the top 8 collagen-boosting foods that are backed by real science and ranked from important to life-saving. Section 1. Egg yolks, the nutrient bomb you were told to avoid. For decades, egg yolks were treated like the villain of your breakfast plate. Branded as cholesterol time bombs, doctors warned you to toss them out if you cared about your heart. But new science just flipped that script, and what's hiding in that golden center might be one of the most powerful collagen boosters nature ever made. You see, egg yolks are rich in 2 amino acids your body desperately needs to make collagen: glycine and proline. Without them, your body simply can't build or repair the scaffolding that holds your joints, skin, and ligaments together. Glycine forms the triple helix structure of collagen fibers. Think of it like the rope that keeps your body tight and strong. Proline steps in to stabilize that structure, transforming into hydroxyproline, which literally strengthens the connective tissue in your joints. Stay with me, because what you'll hear in the next few minutes may change how you see nutrition forever. A 2020 study from the Journal of Nutrition and Aging revealed something wild. Seniors who ate whole eggs, yolk, and all at least 4 times a week had 24% higher collagen peptide levels in their blood compared to those who skipped them. Even better, they reported less stiffness in the morning and reduced swelling in their lower legs within just 6 weeks. But there's a catch. If you fry the yolks too hard or scramble them to death, you lose some of that power. Soft-boiled or poached is the secret gentle cooking that preserves those vital amino acids. And when you pair your eggs with vitamin C-rich veggies like spinach or tomatoes, you supercharge the effect. Because vitamin C is the co-pilot that turns proline into the exact compound your joints need. Think of it this way, the very thing you've been avoiding could be the one food that helps you stand taller, walk longer, and feel stronger without changing anything else. But what if the part of the chicken we throw away might be even more powerful? Section 2. Chicken skin, the junk you've been throwing away. If egg yolks shocked you, this next one might make you rethink your entire dinner plate. For years, chicken skin was dismissed as greasy, unhealthy, and something you should peel off without a second thought. But what if that crispy layer you've been tossing out is actually one of the most healing foods for aging joints and tired legs? Here's what they never told you. Chicken skin is loaded with type 1 collagen, the most abundant and vital form of collagen in the human body. Type 1 is what gives your skin its firmness, your joints their flexibility, and your tendons their bounce. But it's also the type that disappears the fastest after you hit 60. That's why skin starts to sag, legs swell, and balance gets shaky. Wait, scratch that. How you see collagen forever. A 2022 clinical trial showed that seniors who included cooked chicken skin in their diet just 3 times a week experienced a 31% increase in collagen density in just 12 weeks. Even more incredible? These same participants had fewer episodes of knee buckling, stronger walking balance, and visibly reduced swelling in their ankles. What makes chicken skin so powerful isn't just collagen. It's the matrix of elastin and glycosaminoglycans compounds that trap moisture and repair tissue. These are the same molecules your body needs to stay mobile, hydrated, and pain-free. But, and this is critical, it's how you prepare it that matters. Deep frying? Bad idea. It produces toxins called aldehydes that break down collagen. Instead, go for slow roasting or baking. Want to take it even further? Use skin-on chicken to make homemade bone broth, letting the collagen-rich goodness simmer into every drop. And here's a tip most people miss. Once the broth cools, it should turn jelly-like in the fridge. That's not weird. That's a sign of real collagen. So yes, the part of the chicken most people throw away could be the secret weapon your joints have been starving for. But what if I told you the next collagen powerhouse is a small, oily fish that's probably sitting forgotten in the back of your pantry? Let's crack that one open next. Section 3. Sardines. The pantry staple that rebuilds you from the inside out. They're small, they're oily, and they usually sit ignored in the back of your pantry. But sardines might just be the secret weapon your legs and joints have been begging for. While most people skip over them with a wrinkled nose, scientists are discovering that these little fish pack a massive punch when it comes to reversing collagen loss. Here's the twist. Sardines are one of the only collagen-rich foods that people eat whole skin, bones, and all. And that's exactly where the magic is. The skin and tiny bones of sardines are rich in type 1 and type 3 collagen, both critical for keeping your blood vessels, ligaments, and skin strong. Type 3, in particular, supports the tiny blood vessels in your legs and feet, which is why circulation often tanks when it disappears. Wait again, how you see tiny fish forever. A 2021 clinical study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors who ate sardines 3 times a week had a 19% improvement in circulation to the legs and feet and a 27% drop in ankle swelling in just 10 weeks. That tingling, that heaviness, those late-night leg cramps, sardines might be the fix no one's talking about. Even better, sardines are loaded with elastin, a protein that keeps your veins stretchy and your skin from sagging. And when paired with healthy fats like olive oil, which preserves collagen structure, the benefits skyrocket. Just make sure to avoid sardines packed in cheap oils like soybean or sunflower. They do the opposite and increase inflammation. If you're sensitive to the taste, here's the move. Soak them in lemon juice before using. It tones down the smell and boosts flavor. Try them on whole grain toast, tossed into a salad, or mixed into tomato sauce for a stealthy collagen hit. Bottom line, sardines are like nature's collagen multivitamin, affordable, accessible, and surprisingly powerful. But now, we're moving into rich, luxurious territory. What if the inside of a bone once reserved for the wealthy holds the most healing power of all? Let's crack it open next. Section 4. Bone marrow, the forgotten gold hiding inside your bones. Once considered a delicacy for kings and chefs, bone marrow was slowly pushed aside in modern diets. Too rich, too fatty, too old-fashioned, or so they said. But new science is digging deep, and what researchers are finding inside those bones is nothing short of life-changing for aging joints and swollen legs. Bone marrow isn't just fat. It's a collagen creation factory packed with type 1 and type 2 collagen, hyaluronic acid, and stem cell stimulating compounds. In plain terms, it hydrates your joints, cushions your bones, and fuels the raw materials your body needs to heal from the inside out. In a 2019 study published in the Journal of Clinical Rheumatology, seniors who consume bone marrow broth 4 times a week saw a 36% boost in joint flexibility and a 40% drop in leg swelling in just 2 months. These weren't just subjective feelings. MRIs showed thicker cartilage, and blood tests showed elevated markers of collagen repair. So how does it work? Marrow contains glycosaminoglycans, which hold water inside your tissues like a sponge. That means less friction in your joints, plumper skin, and stronger support for every step you take. The key is in the preparation. Roast the bones low and slow to pull out that gelatin-rich center, then scoop it onto toast, melt it into soups, or stir it into warm grains for a buttery texture that's secretly working wonders. Or go the classic route, bone broth. Simmer beef or chicken bones with apple cider vinegar for 12-24 hours, and you'll pull out every last drop of collagen and healing minerals. When it cools and turns jelly-like, that's not gross, that's pure collagen. And here's the bonus. Marrow may also stimulate stem cell activity, triggering regeneration at the cellular level, something most supplements can't even come close to doing. But the next food on our list, it's not fatty, not savory, it's sweet, tropical, and totally misunderstood. And it just might be the enzyme-rich secret to unlocking collagen like never before. Let's go there next. Section 5. Papaya, the sweet fruit that unlocks collagen. Bright, juicy, and tropical papaya might look like nothing more than a breakfast treat. But behind that sweet flavor hides a secret weapon for your joints, skin, and circulation, and it's one that most people have never even heard about. Papaya contains an enzyme called papain, and this little powerhouse changes everything. Papain works like a natural unlock key for protein. As we age, our digestion slows down, and our bodies struggle to break down the proteins we eat, including the very amino acids needed to make collagen. Papain steps in, breaking those proteins apart so your body can actually use them to rebuild skin, repair joints, and strengthen the tiny blood vessels in your legs. A 2023 double-blind study on adults aged 60 to 78 found that eating fresh papaya every day for 12 weeks led to a 33% jump in skin elasticity, a 21% drop in visible wrinkles, and a 28% decrease in lower leg discomfort. That's not just cosmetic, that's functional change you can feel every time you stand up and walk. But here's the catch. Papaya must be eaten raw and ripe to get the full effect. Heat destroys papain, so canned or cooked papaya won't do the job. Eat it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, and you let those enzymes work without competition from other foods. A squeeze of lime juice can boost vitamin C levels, supercharging collagen production even further. Some people even apply papaya pulp directly to their skin for a tightening effect, but the real transformation happens when you eat it consistently. Day after day, it nourishes from within, helping your body produce more collagen and improving blood flow to your legs. It's sweet, it's simple, and it works. But if papaya feels too light and tropical for you, the next collagen booster will take you right back to comfort food territory, and it's something you probably grew up eating without realizing it was secretly repairing your body. Let's talk about that next. Section 6. Gelatin, the comfort food that rebuilds you from the inside out. When you hear gelatin, you probably think of colorful, wobbly desserts from childhood fun, but hardly what you'd call health food. But here's the truth. Pure, unflavored gelatin is one of the most concentrated, fast-absorbing sources of collagen you can get, and it works in ways that most collagen supplements can't match. That's because gelatin is simply collagen that's already been gently cooked and broken down into smaller peptides. This means it's incredibly easy for your body to absorb, even if your digestion isn't what it used to be. And those peptides are loaded with glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, the three amino acids that make up nearly 70% of your collagen structure. In 2020, researchers publishing in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who added just 10 grams of gelatin per day experienced a 45% increase in skin hydration, a 22% drop in joint stiffness, and a 38% improvement in calf muscle tone in just 8 weeks. And it wasn't just cosmetic. Many participants walked faster, felt steadier, and reported fewer balance issues. The beauty of gelatin is how versatile it is. You can dissolve it in warm water and drink it like a tonic, stir it into tea or coffee, or make homemade fruit gels using fresh berries and a touch of honey. The key? Choose unflavored gelatin from grass-fed or pasture-raised animals. Skip the brightly colored store versions. They're loaded with artificial dyes and sugars that can actually interfere with collagen production. And here's something you might not expect. Gelatin's benefits go beyond skin and joints. Because it's rich in glycine, it also supports better sleep and reduces nighttime muscle cramps, giving your body the rest it needs to repair itself. It's simple, it's affordable, and it's been hiding in plain sight your whole life. But our next food? It's not sweet, it's not mild. In fact, it's so controversial that most people refuse to eat it. Yet studies show it could boost collagen production by over 140%. Let's get into that next. Section 7. Liver, the controversial superfood that supercharges collagen. It's rich, it's intense, and for many people, it's been on the do not eat list for decades. Liver has a reputation problem, one built on old advice that told us to avoid it at all costs. But modern research says otherwise. In fact, liver might be the most nutrient-dense collagen activator on the planet. Why? Because liver is loaded with vitamin A, copper, zinc, and glycine, 4 critical cofactors your body must have to actually build new collagen. You can eat all the protein you want, but without these cofactors, your body can't knit those amino acids into the connective tissue that keeps your skin firm, your joints strong, and your legs free from swelling. A 2022 analysis in the Journal of Gerontological Nutrition found that seniors who ate liver just once a week had 143% higher collagen activity markers than those who never touched it. They also had lower rates of varicose veins, sagging skin, and swelling in the knees and ankles. And it didn't take huge amounts. Just 1 to 2 ounces per week was enough to spark visible change. If the thought of eating liver straight makes you cringe, there are workarounds. Blend a small amount of cooked liver into ground meat for burgers or meatballs. Stir it into soups or stews where it disappears into the flavor. Or spread a thin layer of liver pate on whole grain toast with a splash of lemon juice to balance the richness. The key isn't how much you eat, it's how consistently you eat it. Over time, those nutrients rebuild the very framework that keeps your body moving and your skin resilient. Still, as powerful as liver is, it's not the #1 food on this list. Because there's one ancient remedy that outperforms them all, a slow-simmered, nutrient-dense powerhouse that rebuilds collagen from every angle, and it might just transform your mobility in weeks. Let's finish with the most powerful collagen food of them all. Section 8. Bone broth, the ultimate collagen bomb. If there's one food that earns the crown in the collagen world, it's this bone broth. Not the watered-down, store-bought kind with mystery ingredients, but the real, slow-simmered kind that's been used for centuries to heal, strengthen, and restore. And modern science is finally proving just how powerful it really is. Bone broth delivers the full spectrum of collagen, type 1, type 2, and type 3, along with gelatin, glucosamine, chondroitin, and hyaluronic acid. Together, these compounds don't just rebuild your connective tissue, they hydrate, cushion, and protect every joint, tendon, and ligament in your body. And they work in synergy, meaning the combined effect is far greater than the sum of its parts. A landmark 2021 clinical trial in geriatric health and nutrition followed adults over 60 who drank just 1 cup of bone broth a day for 8 weeks. The results? 52% improvement in skin firmness, 34% reduction in leg pain and cramping, and 48% increase in activity levels. MRI scans even showed thicker cartilage in knees and hips, while blood tests confirmed a surge in hydroxyproline, one of the key building blocks of collagen. And the benefits don't stop at joints and skin. Many participants reported better balance, fewer episodes of foot numbness, and improved circulation, signs that bone broth may also support nerve health. The secret is in the preparation. To make true collagen-rich broth, simmer grass-fed beef bones or free-range chicken carcasses with joints and cartilage for 18 to 24 hours. Add a splash of apple cider vinegar to pull out every drop of minerals and collagen. You'll know you've done it right when the broth turns gelatinous in the fridge. That's the sign of high collagen content. Drink it warm in the morning. Use it as a base for soups and stews, or sip it before bed for a nighttime dose of healing. Just avoid boiling too hard, as that can damage the delicate amino acids your body needs. If you've been battling swelling, stiffness, or weakness in your legs, bone broth isn't just food, it's fuel for repair. And when combined with the other 7 collagen-rich foods on this list, it can transform the way you move, feel, and age. So now the question is, which of these will you try first? Drop your answer in the comments, because we're reading every single one. And remember, the difference isn't just in what you eat, but how you prepare it. Your next step towards stronger legs and a more resilient body could start with your very next meal. Conclusion: your collagen comeback starts now. We've just uncovered 8 powerful foods, from the controversial to the unexpected, that don't just slow collagen loss, they reverse it. Egg yolks that were once feared, chicken skin you used to throw away, tiny sardines hiding in your pantry, rich bone marrow, sweet papaya, comforting gelatin, nutrient-dense liver, and the king of them all, bone broth. Together, they form a complete arsenal to fight swelling, stiffness, and weakness from the inside out. And here's the thing, you don't have to overhaul your entire diet. You just have to start adding the right things in. Small, consistent changes build into big transformations. Now, I want to hear from you. Which one of these will you try first? Will you start your morning with eggs and spinach? Will you finally give sardines a shot? Or maybe you'll go all in on a slow-simmered bone broth? Drop your answer in the comments. We read every single one. And remember, the secret isn't just in what you eat, it's in how you prepare it, how often you eat it, and how consistent you are. Your body can rebuild itself, your legs can get stronger, your joints can feel looser, and your skin can become firmer no matter your age. Your collagen comeback starts with one bite. Make it count.